Hello Darts Nuts, welcome to Darts Review channel. So I'm going to be doing another quick review of another set of darts from the SHOT and Dartshopper Collab range, and this particular model is the Scar. So let's check them out.
So the darts are only available in steel tip and only in 23 gram, the 90% tungsten, and the retail for £42.95.
So they come in the usual SHOT slim cardboard packaging, and inside you've got the foam inlay holding everything in place, and they come supplied with the black alloy tweeny stems and the SHOT small standard flights. As you can see, the dart's fitted with a black quarter point, and it's a straight barrel dart. It's got a tapered bull nose there, and you've got an interesting mix of ring grip, kind of like variations of, but we'll have a super close look at that and I'll talk a little bit more about that. But as you can see, it's got that kind of like laser etched pattern on, and I think it's meant to be like a, well, like a scar basically, etched across the barrel. So the sections where that is more prominent, it's got a slightly, I would say like a kind of a powdery dry matte feel to it. But the grip itself is slightly different on each half, probably a little bit less on the front half, and then it feels a little bit more grippy on the race section there. But it's almost grip full length, so I'm sure there'll be something no matter where you're holding it. And they're fitted with the medium, or should I say the tweeny alloy stems, and the SHOT small standard flights, which are slightly see-through. So we'll have a super close look at the barrel now. So you've got a tapered nose, and then the front half of the barrel is a mix of these, I would say they're probably equal sized rings, but some of them are like a convex and some of them are like concave. You've got these kind of like V-shaped notches in the concave ones, and the convex ones are kind of like a bevel style. But let's get back into focus. There we go. If you look, you can see they're like interspaced one after the other, and then you can see the laser etch pattern on the dart, and that continues maybe to around about the midsection, and then it starts changing to like a normal ring and groove, but then it's got the kind of like V-shaped notched rings. It's almost like a V-shaped scallop, but these rings are kind of a little bit wider than the normal rings, so there's a little bit more grippiness coming from them, and that goes pretty much to the end of the barrel. So there you go, that's the super close look at the SHOT Dartshopper Collab Scar darts.
Darts fit with a black quarter 29mm point. You've got a tapered nose, that's 4mm. Then you've got the mix of convex and concave rings, kind of like beveled rings and V-shaped notched rings, that's 18mm. And then you've got these double rings, kind of normal rings, but the thickness of them in terms of the barrel width is narrower than the other rings, and in between those two sets you've got the convex rings, so that gives you some grip. That full section is 26.5mm, small tip on the end 1.5mm, length is 50mm, and width is 6.6mm.
23.07 grams. 23.05 grams, 23.06 grams, full setup 25.18 grams.
Here's the balance with nothing attached, and this is the balance with the supplied setup. So the race section is 7, and it's mainly because of the slightly pronounced V-shaped rings giving more grip.
Right, let's give them a throw and see how they go. Again, just one dart at each double, no warm up, just going straight into it. So, I thought that stem was bent, it's not. This must be just my dodgy eyes. Oh, got a double. It's not quite as grippy there as I thought it was going to be at first, but I think it definitely gets more grippy on the rear part, because I think because of the gaps in between those kind of like beveled rings, just makes them a little bit more pronounced. Oh, there's another one. Doesn't feel too bad, the dart though. Got a little bit of fishtaily through the air, but not too bad. But these are my first throws, just getting the feel of it. Oh, hit the stinking surround. It's just the stiffness in my arm sometimes. It just feels like I go halfway through the throw and then I kind of like let go of it, and I don't want to let go of it yet. It just seems to just do it automatic. And other times it hangs onto it and then I hit the floor. I don't know, like I said before, I don't know if it's a kind of a mix of dartitis or some kind of like injury kind of dartitis or what. It's just weird. I can't really describe the problems. So I'm on number 10, wasn't it? I think. I don't know. Maybe it was, maybe I wasn't. I'll try it from the mid part now, so kind of about where the bands go a little bit thinner, and then you've got like the first pronounced ring. Got one. Oh, nearly got another one. I think that little pronounced ring is just giving me something to grab onto and push against. Still getting a bit of fishtailing though. That's kind of strange. Thought it would be more settled there from the middle. Was stiff. Nearly got that one though. But yeah, it's quite nice balance there, and that kind of pronounced ring there where I was holding it, it's just giving me some bite to grab onto, so I quite like that spot. Now the rear section I'm going to hold right at the end, so I've got two of those like pronounced rings here. I'm on 19, yeah. Actually didn't fly too bad, that. Oh. I have one more throw from the rear grip, just at the 20s, just to see, but I actually quite like the feel of that section on the rear. My face as well, that one, but I think it's actually flying smoother from the rear spot. Oh, treble 5 champion. Yep, so there you go, that's the Shot Collab Scar, again collaboration with Shot Darts and Dartshopper, so I'll put the link up in the description. Yeah, it's not a bad dart, but I think that section on the rear half, where it starts getting the slightly narrower double rings and then the more pronounced kind of bevel rings, I think that actually feels rather good there. So maybe in terms of the grip level, probably best for rear grippers, but it's one of them darts that could work as an all-rounder, whether you're front mid or rear gripper. So that's the end of the video. I'll see you in the next one. Happy darting.